A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2. So this is the first of 2 in a row. These two teams will play against each other. Greg, any advantages or disadvantages?
Well, I mean, I feel in the first game, you can run your game. That second time around is when you get to dig deep into the film and try and make adjustments.
Here are the starters for Montreal.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Wallace. Back to Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here we are sizing up G. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
When you talk about Jalen Williams, Doris, is it fair to say this guy has superstar? Level potential.
Without a doubt. Kevin, Jalen Williams is a 3-level scorer. He's fearless in the clutch. He has the hunger to keep improving, and he can be a lockdown defender. He's got all the tools. To reach the level you're talking about.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
Driving the...
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Great positioning on the putback.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And the Thunder with the possession here. After the basket by Montreal. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. It's tipped. Pass to Williams. Baseline J. It's good.
So Jalen Williams very comfortable operating out of that mid-range area.
For Montreal, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Doors, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Shakes him. Nice move. He lays it in. He's got 10.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Montreal leading by 5. There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Pass to Wallace, and here is Williams. Here's Hartenstein. Got a piece of it. Now Montreal moving it up. There's the pick. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 5. Williams' shot is off.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
He got it up. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Montreal? And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Jalen Williams comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Dort, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Casey Wallace in for Isaiah Joe. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Jason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. From outside the arc, nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
A minute 50 left in the first half. Down low. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's the teardrop. That one's good, and the Montreal lead is kept back down to 13 points, and that one coming from Gilgeous-Alexander. For Montreal, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of the game. Misses the three. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Off with the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. From deep three-point land, connects from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And so it's Montreal going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hey folks, happy you joined us.
When you have fewer possessions than your opponent, your chances decrease. They have to find a way to rebound in the second half.
And now and that's all for us. Now
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
On the court right now for Montreal.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
That attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Montreal. About 1 minute played here in the second half, and the shot goes down.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Wallace right side. The layup off target. Montreal leading by 11. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. A three-pointer is right on target. 22 points for him.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. You take a look at Montreal. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And checking out Oklahoma City, 3 spots below.
And I think for Montreal, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all. Well,
this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed. All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to get... your opponent momentum.
For the 3, sinks the triple. And Montreal leads by 17.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Over in the corner, Williams. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
And that one drops for him.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. Here we get a moment to view the league's highest scoring teams.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. Wallace misses.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Lays it up off the glass.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Wallace. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Montreal on D. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. To end the cold streak, it's rebounded by Montreal.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And he goes in for the dunk.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Here's Williams, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
And he's good on the second. High arcing shot, and he sinks the layup. 33 points for him.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And so it's Montreal finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
So we see Montreal get the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll